Hey, what's going on? I'm BoneSickle, and you happen to be looking at Pinball FX3 on the PlayStation 4. Today is Sunday, October the 8th, 2017. This game, like I mentioned last week, went up last week. I want to say September the 23rd is when this actually jumped into the PlayStation Store as a free-to-play title. And I love me some free-to-play games in general, but especially some free-to-play pinball. I would say this is either the 6th or the 8th free pinball game that I've played, depending on how you look at it. So I played, let's see, there's Pinballistik on the PlayStation 3, there's Pinball Arcade on the PS3, Stern Pinball Arcade on the PS4, there's Zen Pinball 2 for the PS3 and the Vita, and there's Star Wars Pinball for the PS3 and the Vita. Both of those are Zen Studios games, which so is this one, Pinball FX3 they put out, and it's basically kind of a combo of those, from what I can tell. It's got the Sorcerer's Lair table from Zen Pinball 2 or whatever, and because of the fact that I played Star Wars Pinball, it let me air quote import those tables into this. I actually tried playing this on a separate account, which I had not played the Star Wars Pinball on, and the only thing I had access to was the one free table of the Sorcerer's Lair. But playing on my main BoneSickle account, because I've played the Star Wars games, it let me import 3 of those Star Wars tables. So what this gameplay is right here is actually the Boba Fett table, which is my favorite. I just really like it. And I do not consider myself an expert at pinball by any means. I just enjoy playing it. I like to see the pretty flashing lights. There are descriptions that tell you everything that the way that the tables work and how to access the special stuff and everything, so you can read up on that and figure it out. Best thing about this game though, is it's just cool. I mean, they added a lot of new features. They added a ton of stuff. So there's upgrades that you can unlock and upgrade further that do things like give you bonus points for hitting the bumpers and stuff like that. There's wizard powers that you can unlock that do things like increase your score, or you can make it slow down time for a little bit, or rewind time if you made a bad shot and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Knowing that you constantly upgrade those kind of gives you an incentive just to keep playing. You always know that as you play, you're kind of making progress toward that. There's actually an XP system in place that you gain as you play. You kind of level up your profile or whatever. There's different challenges that you can play. This is actually a 5-minute challenge that I'm playing right here. Of course, there's just like standard, game mode where you start out with 3 balls and you just play, get your highest score. Of course, there's scoreboards and everything. There's tournaments. You set up like custom tournaments with your friends and stuff. So it's like a lot of systems here. It's really cool. It's a lot more to this than the other pinball games that I mentioned, aside from the fact that, of course, without spending any actual money, you're limited to only these 4 tables, or only 1 table if you don't play Star Wars Pinball, I guess. I assume that those are still available on the PS3 and or the Vita. Not 100% sure, but I like this. Like I said, I'm not great at pinball, but I like to play it. So it's really cool that they put this out. That there's nice, 8 or 10 trophies, something like that, that you can easily get without spending any actual cash on it, and just play towards and have fun with that. Most of this week I'm still playing Galgun Double Piece. As much fun as I had when I started that game, and as much as I enjoyed playing through the bulk of it, I have to admit that the pursuit of the platinum in that has become quite tedious. Mostly that's just because of the fact that I decided to double down and like really keep pressing into it instead of probably taking a break, which maybe I should at this point, because I have gotten a little burned out on it. Just those last 2 trophies of completing the gallery and then completing the info for all of the girls, basically, in Galgun double piece. Right now I'm just hunting down all the individual girls that I need to doki doki in either their gym outfits or their swimsuits, and I hope I never have to say that again. But eventually I will creep up on the platinum of that. But yeah, they're messing around with a little bit of pinball, a little bit of happy dungeons and stuff like that in the meantime to kind of keep myself sane. So anyway, that's all the words I have for this video. Thanks for watching.
Impressive. Most impressive. No ammo.
You have leveled up an upgrade of this table. 5-minute challenge results. Challenges. My collection.
Sorcerer's Lair.
Single player and hot seat.
Welcome to the Sorcerer's Lair.